hey, this morning we're highlighting some of the artists that you can meet while at the 40th annual Mountain Arts Festival happening this weekend, August 9th and 10th at Memorial Park in Woodland Park. Gail is with us. She's the owner of Reserve, our gallery, and chair member of Mountain Arts. They are the ones organizing the Mountain Arts Festival. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
You guys have so many artists that are going to be out and about this weekend at Memorial Park and Woodland Park. Tell me a little bit about this festival.
Yes, so we are celebrating the 40th anniversary.
4 decades, which is crazy, right?
Exactly. And there's going to be about 100 different artists that are there. We have live music. It's a really cool park also for kids, so very family friendly. There's a stream that runs through it and kids can go in there and walk in it. There's also a pond and there's a really cool play area and also a new music installation that the kids can play on.
So it's not just acrylics and oils and sculptures, it's art as far as music as well.
It is.
Do you know some of the artists that will be performing, perhaps that would be familiar to our audience, or are they local?
Oh boy. I know Ray Demers is our music manager, and he has been pulling all those musicians together. There's one every hour, so it changes.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
so
it changes every hour.
Yeah, the information on your screen right now, themountainartist.org is where you can find more information. Tickets are the best price, you were telling me earlier. How much are tickets?
Tickets are free.
Free $99. It's the best price. I was telling Stephanie, who has helped me kind of coordinate this today, like artists are always the one that steps up and provide things to the public, it feels like. So often artists are the ones who say, hey, we've got something, it's okay if you don't buy, just come out and fellowship with us. So why is this so important to Woodland Park that it's happened every year for 40 years?
Well, it's a great opportunity for artists to get out there, and a lot of times artists are not recognized in that way. So the Mountain Arts Festival started so that it could be a fundraiser, and all the money goes to education for students, art students. And so over the last few years, we've been able to increase the amount of money we raise, and we've been able to give a lot more scholarships. So it's really important.
Scholarships to students getting ready to prepare for college type stuff?
All of that, and also younger students. You know, we have art shows for all ages.
Okay. If somebody wants to get involved with the organization that puts this on, how do they do that?
Well, first I would check with the website, which you mentioned, themountainartist.org. And that would be the first step. There's a phone number on there, I'm sure, that you could call. You could talk with our president. You can also come to a meeting, which they are on the second Saturday of every month.
Okay, just pop in and say, hey, here to Reserve.
Yeah, and it starts at 10 and it's at the library in Woodland Park.
Okay, and then again, the 40th Annual Mountain Arts Festival is happening in Woodland Park at Memorial Park. It's August 9th and 10th. That is this weekend, so mark your calendars. Information on your screen right now, themountainartist.org. The Mountain Artists, of course, are the driver behind the festival. You do art as well. What kind of art do you do?
So I do what's called third relief. I'm building on top of the canvas with found and organic material. I show my work down here at Gallery 113. But then in the gallery up in Woodland Park, I have 19 local artists up there that display as well.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here with us. Throughout the morning, we're going to be highlighting different artists that are participating in this weekend. Coming up, we've got a potter taking space here in the studio. That is straight ahead. Stay with us.
Thank you.
All morning. Okay, hey, this morning we're highlighting some of the artists that you can meet when you attend the 40th Annual Mountain Arts Festival. It is happening this weekend, the 9th and the 10th at Memorial Park in Woodland Park. Jen is here with us. She's one of the artists you'll be able to meet. She owns Bespoke Beast Ceramics. Jen, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, walk us through some of the stuff that people are going to see from your booth this Saturday while at the Arts Festival.
I do a variety of work. Some of what I do is stenciling, which I've got some examples here. And I use stencils that I cut myself on a laser cutter engraver. And then I put them onto the pots, glaze over them, pull off the stencils, it leaves the imprint.
Did you do this on the wheel and push out a plate?
Yeah, that's right. These are wheel thrown, and then I decorate them. They get fired twice.
Yes. What color was this glaze originally? Because it's always fascinating to me. A glaze goes on one color, you put it in the kiln, it comes out completely different.
Yes, and so all these glazes look kind of pastel, and then once you fire them, they get these deep, rich jewel tones.
Okay, so what are we doing here right now?
All right, so use, this is pottery that's never been fired before, so it was thrown, it's drying, and then here I'm using water to adhere my stencils, and then we're just going to glaze over them. You need a couple coats of glaze for each one, and then you can peel them off. You got to peel them off before the glaze gets too dry. So that's kind of one of the tricks.
Okay, one of the tricks. And then, I mean, when did you put this on, and how long will it have to set before what's wet now will become dry?
Oh, just a few seconds.
Oh, it's quick.
Oh yeah, it's super quick.
And what color will this turn?
This will turn almost this exact color. It'll be a
really?
deep, rich gold color.
Okay. And then how long did it take you to make something like this? And will this be on display this Saturday and Sunday?
This one will be on display.
This one will
be. Firing takes a long time, so it won't be done in time. But yeah, it takes like about 30 minutes to throw the first one, but I've been practicing since about 2018.
Yeah.
So we always say it takes 30 minutes, but also like 5
All
years.
the years. I was telling you we were in the hallway waiting to come on set how I did ceramics in college. I was an art major for about 8.5 seconds. And everybody clearly had other ceramic skills beyond what I had. And so I got a C in that class. I'd never done it before. It was much more difficult than they make it look in Ghost.
Yeah.
Ceramics is.
Yeah, and it basically is never like it is in Ghost.
Yeah, it's a lot more
disappointing.
muscles. I never want to wedge clay ever again, but it is such a beautiful art form. Walk me through why buying something like this from a local artist might be more beneficial to your kitchen, because it's more difficult to break, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you drop it, it's going to break. But I always say everything tastes better out of a handmade mug.
Yes. Why did I think it was tougher to break? I don't know. I'm breaking plates all the time. Okay, you're going to be out there this Saturday and Sunday.
Yes.
How many times have you participated in this festival? Because it's in its 40th year.
And I've only been doing it for about the last 3 or 4 years, but every year is super fun. And I actually joined the Mountain Artists after last year's festival because they do such great work in getting art out into the community.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. Throughout the rest of the morning, we're going to be highlighting some more artists. Information there on your screen. If you want to attend the 40th Annual Mountain Arts Festival in Woodland Park this weekend, mountainartists.com. It is free. It's happening at Memorial Park. Nick, are we going to have good weather for this? Mountain Arts Festival. It is happening this weekend in Woodland Park, in Memorial Park, there in Woodland Park. And we've been highlighting some of the artists who will be there for you to check out their work. Stephanie Jacobs is here with us. She creates custom fine art for your home and business. Stephanie, thank you for being here with us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Yes, you and I have been talking over the last couple of months of bringing today to fruition. So we're excited that you are here along with the other artists. Okay, what do we have before us?
So this is a commission piece I'm actually doing for Andreas Sagas. He is a store owner in Cherry Creek, and this is actually his happy place. This is his beach in his hometown of Greece, in Greece. And so I like to practice kind of what I call a subtractive method of paint. So I like to put the white down, and we're going to see kind of like the moon coruscating on the ocean here.
What drew you to the arts? Because you are a world traveler when it comes to the arts.
You know, I think it was a process of just trying to find something to be good at as a kid, and it just kind of always just worked for me. I don't know. I just love the aesthetic and the visual.
Yeah, there's something so relaxing about taking paint to a paintbrush to a canvas, really. If you're good at it, if you're bad at it, I would say I'm 3 steps above bad at it, but I still enjoy it so much. You do custom work. Will you have some other work available for purchase out at the festival this weekend in Woodland Park?
You can find me painting live. So I find people have a space on their wall and they know what they'd like to see there, but they can't find it online or in a gallery. So I like to work with them and collaborate to help their vision come to life in the perfect size and shape for their space. And so I don't have a lot of artwork sitting around. I do have a couple pieces sometimes in stores, like Everyday Girl Adventure has some of my work and some prints there.
Walk us through this arts festival that's happening this weekend, again, the 9th and the 10th in Woodland Park at Memorial Park there. It's a free event, by the way, completely family friendly. Information on your screen right now if you're interested in jotting down those details or learning more. How long have you been participating in this? Because it's the 40th year for it.
It is the 40th year. It's a big deal, you guys. We really hope you'll come out and join us. There's going to be a cake cutting ceremony, which is super fun. And so I've been a part of the Mountain Artists for 3 years, but this is my first time participating in the actual festival itself.
And there'll be music. Will there be food, like
There's
aside from
food,
cake?
yes, there's food, there's vendors, you can watch people work, you can purchase art, of course. But we just hope you'll show up, have a great time, have some fun in the sun. And thank you so much to everybody for supporting your local artists and your local businesses.
Yeah, it's a good way to keep your money local if you're looking to do that. Yeah. Okay, and so you're really bringing this masterpiece to life. Again, this is a commissioned piece by Stephanie. It's going to go to Cherry Creek out in that way. Her Instagram handle, can we go ahead and pull up her lower third that says Stephanie Jacobs and then has her Instagram handle on that as well. That way people at home know where to find her. There she is, 357 Magnolia_Fine Arts. You can see a lot of the work that she has going there. Will this be a piece, because I've heard of underpainting. This isn't underpainting. This is...
No, so I'm subtracting, it's subtractive painting. So I put the paint down and then I take it off to create dimension, to make like a nighttime seascape. But then I'm going to go in with some black light responsive paint, which I couldn't show you today with the lights in studio.
Yeah, you asked about that and I was like, I don't think we
I
can do a
know,
black light thing.
it's kind of tricky, but it's really cool because this will totally glow under a black light, something reminiscent to the 70s to 90s black light responsive velvet posters, if anybody remembers that. So this piece will transform under different types of lighting, and after the black light is removed, it will glow. So there's really 3 different phases of this painting.
Yeah,
but
it's
I
a
also draw.
multimedia for sure.
Isn't that fun? I also draw. I'm actually working on a piece that is custom made to go above a couple's mantle. It's all in graphite and it's very detailed. So look forward to releasing that soon.
Showing that off. Okay, Stephanie, thank you for being here with us. We have one more
you.
artist on the way in the next 20 minutes or so. In the meantime, don't forget that festival is happening this weekend, the 9th and 10th at Memorial Park in Woodland Park. Back after this. David this morning because Julie here, she spent some time in Italy looking at all the art, studying art there. Now, of course, she's an artist out of Woodland Park. We are talking about Woodland Park artists because the 40th Annual Mountain Arts Festival is happening this weekend in Woodland Park at Memorial Park. Julie Cutting, she's the owner of Cutting Fine Art. She's one of the many artists that are going to be here this weekend. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. I'm
Absolutely.
so excited to be here and share my art with you. I'm just excited to be in the Mountain Arts Festival. I'll be representing Reserve Art Gallery in their tent, and so you can look for me there.
What do we have before us? You're using oils, which I have long thought was one of the most beautiful mediums that you could utilize. One of the most tricky, too, because it takes forever to dry.
Takes forever to dry, but I love them. I love the smell. I love everything about it. When I walk into my studio at home, I just love the smell. I just love it.
Yeah.
I have always loved oils. I've done watercolors and I would like to try pastels, but
Like oil pastels, like the crayons, but they're better?
really the chalk ones.
The chalk ones. I was at Yobel on Friday because there's First Friday Art Walk.
Right.
And some brilliant, brilliant work was being done there with those, which is an incredible thing to utilize.
Right.
Walk me through your journey into becoming an artist and somebody who does landscapes here.
Yeah, I am a landscape artist, and I just think, living in Colorado, what else would you like to paint?
Yeah, seriously.
But I do flowers also, and I'll do pets every now and then. I do commissions. But what brought me to it is I live in a home that looks straight at Pikes Peak. So my studio looks straight at Pikes Peak. So I paint it all the time. And at the Mountain Art Festival, I will have several Pikes Peaks for sale.
Yeah.
And this one is just a block in right now. And I'm doing a wash on the water.
Now,
Because
are you getting ready to paint a little bit for us here so
yes,
we can see
well,
your technique?
I'm just washing over the blue here because it was really in your face.
Washing,
And
what do
so,
you mean by that?
I'm using Gamsol, and I'm making a really kind of messy looking thin paint to wash over this and make it, it was just so blue. And the sky that day was kind of hazy. It was a little hazy that day. So I want so as you can see, when I put the wash on, it just kind of brings the color down.
Yes.
But like I said,
Creates a bit of depth.
it does. It gives it some depth. And I had the island right here. And you know, you have an artist license and you can just take it out.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Artist license.
That's what I call.
Oh.
If there's a tree right here, which
Yeah.
I might put in a bigger tree over here, it isn't there, but if it helps your composition, then you put it in.
Okay. No mistakes, just happy accidents, right?
Happy,
Isn't that about what Bob
and,
Ross said?
and happy little trees.
Happy little trees. Okay, Julie, thank you for being here with us this morning. Of course, the 40th Annual Mountain Arts Festival, information on your screen. It's happening at Memorial Park in Woodland Park. TheMountainArtist.org. That's going to be the website. And of course, the mountain artists, they are the ones that are putting this on. It's happening August 9th and 10th. There will be music, food, friendly for the entire family. We'll get these details for you in the next hour or so at fox21news.com. Back after this.